Thanks for coming. I hope you had is having a wonderful day or moment. Yeah. Today's topic: there's no body mind to undergo birth and death. Very deep, right? I just googled every year, every day actually. There's around 150,000 deaths every day. That means every hour there's around 6,000 deaths. Every minute, around 100. Every second, one or two. One second, one people died. Another second. You see, That's the death rate. And one day is yours, is mine. It's crazy. Scary. I don't want to die. Nobody want to die. Except you really get sick of the world. You want to end your life. That's actually not, that's not ending of the life anyway. It's just a temporary end of life. But anyway, there's no body and mind to undergo birth and death. As Buddha's teaching from the Sutra of Perfect Enlightenment, you're fully awakened. You understand the ultimate nature of the reality. Then that's the conclusion from Buddha's teaching. There's no body mind to undergo birth and death. Buddha not say there's no birth and death. Buddha said there's no body mind to undergo birth and death. Pay a little attention here. It's the negation of the body mind. It's not negation birth and death. The best way to describe something unspeakable is to negate. Make sense to you? Neti, 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 until nothing to negate. Voila. Not this, not this, not that, not that, not those, not those, not these, not these, not, no, 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 until nothing to negate. Then that's the thing. Waiting for your answer, for a question, to answer you. If you identify your person, there's 150,000 people die. If you identify yourself as a person, yes, that person dies every day. One or two persons die every second. But if you disidentify your body and mind, then there's nobody die. It's crazy, I know. It's crazy. So the best metaphor is again use the smart TV and the movie. In an action movie, there's also always bad guys, good guys, killings, right? Hero save the beauty, Beauty and Beast, like that. But it's a movie. The real actor never dies in that movie, right? Makes sense? It's a fake. It's not real. So what I mean is that if you can disidentify you're the body, you're the mind, you can identify you're the pure awareness, which is given birth by the Heavenly Father, which is formless, which is infinite, which is eternal, which is always here and now. Then that's a difference now. That's a different understanding, realization. Then your body mind becomes like waves of the ocean. You notice you are the ocean and you use wave to manifest. The body mind is the manifestation of pure awareness. And furthermore, the pure awareness, one identical pure Universal awareness is the application of Heavenly Father or Universal Mother or cosmic intelligence, which is formless, infinite, eternal, here and now, transcend all the dualities, silent, still, yet give birth to every movement, every sound, every vibration. Now, maybe the scientists say this is the quantum field or quantum fluctuation. They use this kind of different terms. In Buddha's teaching, we say this is Dharma Kaya. The Dharma means all the phenomena world, including your emotions, feelings, anything you can perceive or can see, feel, taste, touch, think. That's the Dharma. Kaya means body or the field. So this field infinity give birth to any form of any finite form. So from a bacteria to virus to a rock, even to a tree, to a human body, to a dog, cat, everything, everyone that you can sense, including memories, inner image, inner sound, emotions, feelings, anything can feel, touch, smell, think, okay? Connected by your six senses is Dharma. And behind this Dharma, there's a field that gives birth to all Dharmas. That's the Dhammakaya. That's the body of Buddha. So Buddha is not image in a temple. Okay, don't think that way. It's just an representation of humankind. Buddha's body is infinite, something like Heavenly Father. So in my understanding, they're the same. Just use different terminologies. Now, science used the quantum field, zero energy. Zero energy is not zero, it's infinite. Because it's zero, not manifested yet, that's why it can give birth to any non-zero energy. Something like a cup, okay? Once you can empty a cup, now I have a little bit of coffee. Once you empty your cup, you can pour any liquid, right? Water, milk, apple juice, orange juice, anything. But if it's full, you cannot pour in any liquid anymore, right? So why I'm using this metaphor? The Dhammakaya, the field is empty, yet it allows everything to grow. If you like gardening, you like have a piece of land at your backyard. So in the springtime, you may clean all the thing, everything, right? You poke the earth, you let air come in to the deep down. You put all the dead, roots or anything. You clean everything. You empty your ground to grow. The quantum field is the ground to grow anything, any force, any information, any matter, any, element, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, yet itself is clean, is infinite, is pure. And you are made of that too. And we are using language, which is another dharma, to talk about this thing which is formless, unspeakable. Do you follow, my dear friend, my dear dharma friend, my dear awareness? I'm using these finite words to pointing you to the infinity. I'm using the time. Now you're in time. I'm what time? So, 1:40 p.m. Vancouver time. Vancouver time. If you are in different city, you have different time zone. We are using the time to talk about timeless. Do you follow? You are a timeless being in body mind. Body mind itself is finite, is limited. My body mind is finite, limited. This body mind will dissolve, into the quantum field of Dhammakaya, dust to dust, right? Don't wait until the last minute or second. It's too late. And if you really understand what I'm saying, you transcend birth and death. You transcend you because there's no body mind to transcend. Make sense to you? There's no body mind to undergo birth and death. Why there's no body mind? Because body mind is a projection from the pure awareness. It's illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusory. It's temporary. It's fleeting. It's conditioning. It's a bunch of conditionings that you have this body mind. It's a real-time projection. It's a real-time animation from this cosmic intelligence. So wonderful. It's a real-time from moment to moment simulation. Our mind is rendering a four-dimensional world real-time. Now, you are rendering your world. I'm rendering my world. Everyone is rendering right now at this moment his, her, or its own world. It's a limited freedom from cosmic intelligence or Heavenly Father or Mother Universe. It gives a certain level of freedom to render, to project a world exactly to your understanding of the reality. Do you follow? How many minds, how many worlds right now? In human domain, 8 billion different minds, 8 billion different worlds. Everyone is projecting a world according to his or her or its understanding of the reality. Everyone has a mental glasses looking at the reality, and voila. The whole purpose of awakening is to awaken that you are conditioned, that you wear these mental or emotional glasses I use the metaphor in winter. Now winter is coming. If you go to mountain, there's a snow, heavy snow. It's better you wear sunglasses. People wear different colors of sunglasses, right? If you wear red glasses, the snow appears to be red. If you're orange, the snow appears to be orange. You can change any color of the sunglasses, and the snow appears to that color of the sunglasses. Make sense? Now, everyone have these mental, emotional glasses, and looking outwardly, projecting a world. It's a tailor-made world, so accurate. Do you like tailor-made shoot? You know, the cuffs, how to say the color, the vest, the size of that shoe is so fit to your body that no one can put it on. I mean, just as you do. Now your world is so tailor-made to you. It's only for you. There's only one word, Saja, Saja's world, Dong's world, exactly as you want, exactly as you project, exactly as you understand. Even there's no, it's so accurate. There's no 1% of discrepancy. There's no, not a 0.1% of discrepancy. So, if you really understand, once you change your mind, the world changes. Make sense? If you change your mind to a certain situation, to people, you know, once you change your mind, you change your attitude, understanding of that situation or that people. Maybe unfriendly people becomes friend or neutral, or vice versa. Very friend, you 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 know, a good friend, maybe something happened, you change your mind. Oh, this friend, very friendly friend becomes so nasty because you change your mind. You see, once you change your mind, your world changes too accordingly. The Buddha's teaching is that you don't need to change your mind. You just see all the world is your projection, and it's and dream-like, bubble-like, lightning-like projection. It's unreal. Fundamentally, it's not real. Not real means it's empty. There's no true self. There's no permanent existence in anything from your six senses or off your six senses. Body mind is our illusion. So there's no body mind to undergo birth and death. Crazy. Now you're happy because now you transcend birth and death. You go beyond fear of the birth and death. If I use affirmation instead of negation, so Buddha's give us another word of affirmation, suchness. suchness, suchness. It's really so profound. The whole world is you, yet only you. The whole world is all you, yet only you. It's the magic play of pure consciousness. We are living in the same identical, universal, pure awareness. There's no escape. You cannot escape from who you are. Not not an inch. Because you're always it. It's crazy. Once you really understand this, everything is fine. So there's no suffering. There's no sickness. There's no end of suffering. There's cause of the suffering. There is no way to get rid of suffering. You see, you negate at the first level. You cut the chain of karmic effect at the first chain. Do you follow, my dear friend? There's no suffering. Therefore, there's no wisdom either. Wisdom is the antidote of suffering. It's like once you get sick, there's the medication. If you are not sick, there's no medication. No medication are needed. Suffering is a convenient way of relative teaching. Because we are so ignorant, Buddha has to use a convenient way of relative teaching. The first teaching of Buddha is like, oh yes, you can get sick, you will age, eight sufferings, right? Sickness, birth, death, aging, cannot get you want, you lose what you want, you cannot get along with somebody you don't like, you lose something, your relationship you like. You know, for example, I love my dad, but he passed away. If I hold on that love from my dad, his passing away will really make me suffer. But if you really understand there's no body mind to undergo birth and death, The image of my dad or any image of your relatives or family members is just an image in your mental construction or concept in your mental construction. Once you know it's empty, there's no true self, there's no one dies, no one really dies. Nothing really die. All the unreal thing dies. It's the play of consciousness, you see. If you identify yourself as the body, mind, we suffer, it's the origin of suffering. It's the origin of suffering, and at the same time, it's the origin of happiness. It's something like you just flip that coin, tail or head. It's two sides of one coin. Let me maybe try to explain this. If suchness is a coin, okay? Imagine suchness is a coin. This suchness, the coin of suchness, has two sides. One is formless. One side is formless. One side is form. One side is unlimited. One side is limited. This side is unconditioned. Another side is conditioned. Pure, impure. But suchness itself transcends all these dualities, you see. It is always like so. No matter you're the king 2,000 years ago or you're a farmer at this life, this coin of two suchness is always like so. So most of humanity lives in this one side of the coin. Body, mind, birth, death, right? Suffering, happy, unhappy, conditioned, conditioning, cause and effect. But this side is always pure, unconditioned, unlimited, always connected. So this is the suchness. This suchness transcends time and space. Itself has no time, is timeless. Itself is spaceless. But it gives birth to time and space. We are that. Every human mind or human being is the point where this space and time is created. The whole process of awakening is to awaken to the totality, the two sides of the coin, which called suchness. You're not one side of the coin anymore. Even the two sides of one coin is kind of incomplete. Emptiness is form, form is emptiness. So it's more talking about suchness instead of two sides now. Emptiness is no different from form, form is no different from emptiness. It's not negation of the existence. It's just I hope you to see the total picture here. You are projecting a wonderful world right now. If you can transcend this duality and you are enjoying your projection, trust me, it's a magical play of the pure consciousness. I'm just a voxel in this four-dimensional smart TV. Do you see me? This voxel, this form and body of Dong, realize the smart TV, which is infinite, eternal. Do you, my beautiful dreamer, wake up? Any experience or sharing questions? Thanks for coming again. Good students always have questions or experience to share. So I just said, when Dawn comes online, we are off to the races. Okay. Yeah. Run. Run to the home. What a ride. Yes, a rideless ride. Sometimes, yeah, this is really a pathless path, a rideless ride. The place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. You are Buddha already. We just have to recognize it through the clouds, thousands, layers of cloud. If you can pour away the cloud in the sky, you can see the sunlight, right? So, in the same way, you can pour away your mental clouds, the ignorant cloud. There's light shining. It has been waiting for us for this discovery. Eons, in the past eons, timeless time. The suchness is always here now. Yet we need to use past, present, and future to discover it. It's very paradoxical. Very paradoxical. The first split of pure consciousness, of space and time, of you and the other. The first split, then there's, because of this first split, we become first ignorant, then there's a second, there's third, there's many splits of ignorance. But once you can look at your first ignorance, all the other ignorance, or how to say, sufferings will be ended, because now you're standing at source of everything. You are the pure awareness already. You don't need to do anything. You don't need meditation to be aware, because you are the awareness already. You don't even need a wisdom. Wisdom is relative teaching, antidote for the ignorance. If you're not sick, you won't be given any medication. Sometimes I use the mighty engine. Once you know, so that's a quote from Muji, right? Muji said, the whole cosmos is driven by mighty engine. Why you keep pedaling? His pointing is to the totality. Every basic function as human being we are capable of now, like thinking, talking, walking, hiking, moving, raise up my hand, shake my head, do any physical mental activities is because of that mighty engine. So mighty, infinite mighty. Traditionally we call God. Now you realize you're embraced, caressed, blessed, supported, nourished every moment, every place by this mighty engine or God. It's everywhere and everyone, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. And there's no escape for you to escape from that God, the embrace of the God or Mother Universe. How lucky you are. How fortunate you are. Or in other words, we are so much blessed and loved and caressed and embraced or hugged and kissed. We have to just have to understand this. Once you understand, wow, everything becomes secondary. Now you're fully charged. You are 360-degree connected. You're plugged. Now it's a consciously plug. People, in the spirituality, unplug. It asks you to unplug. But now I ask you, you are plugged beautifully, magnificently. You're connected. There's no escape, okay? Don't even try. You're so loved. From timeless time, we are loved. Infinite love, actually. There's no number can measure this love. Once you can recognize love is everywhere and everywhere, in every situation, in every relationship with an object, a people, a study, a YouTube channel, an email, phone call, typing, keyboard, music, literature, poem, everything is making love with you right now. Again, I use making love, I love maker. Because I said again, making love is the highest expression between two lovers. Make sense? Physically. But I'm not talking about love making with a partner, husband or wife. I use this same term to describe a relationship that in your real realization, you understand you are making love and they are making love with you right now. What is that kind of state of mind or feeling or realization? Now, no words can describe it anymore. No word. Trust me. That's called beyond. That's called beyond transcendence. But I'm trying to use a finite word, love, to express that which is infinite. Every breath you're taking now, inhale, is the love from ocean, trees, grasslands, from Mother Nature. Every food you eat, coffee, tea, beef, carrots, anything is the place or is the form that Mother Universe is making love with you or is loving you, let's say. Anything you can sense by your five senses, any thought you can fire, feeling you can feel, emotion you can express, is the love, the love. You see, you change your understanding of the reality now. You change the understanding of the world because now your mentality is changing because your understanding is different, is more open, you know, constructive, positive, even transcend all these dualities. It's a beauty transcend beauty and ugly. Okay, it's a purity transcend impure and pure. But as words, we have to use to express it. That's the absolute. Now you can enjoy everything you want to do in such a high energy, beautiful understanding, positive feeling. You know, you become the light, you become the love, you are the love. But we are originally love. But we need recognize this. It's very tricky. It's very funny. You have to recognize this, which is already there. So it's take like we say realization or recognition. All these words is pointing here. I mean to this thing. uh, you, the pure awareness, has to play a role. You recognize your original beauty, original purity, connectivity, luminosity, stability, uh, stillness, silence. You have to recognize your original face. In Zen Buddhism, we call all these attributes is describing your original face. I say it again, okay, because beautiful things need to be repeated. Luminosity, you find your soul, your light of consciousness can shine on every object you can see, hear, smell, touch, taste, and think. Because you are luminous, everything you see becomes luminous. We are the light traveling through the cosmos. At this moment, meeting Earth's planet, all this describing it actually is relative, it's not absolute, but we have to use the picture to describe it, use the words, language to describe it. The light of consciousness is shining actively, proactively. You recognize you are beautiful. It's not from others' words. You recognize, you truly understand you are a beauty. The beauty transcends beautiful or ugly. An absolute beauty. And everyone is equal, equally beautiful as you are. You see that thing? Equality. The true love, understanding, compassion arise from this understanding or wisdom, let's say. Once you notice your ocean in a drop, you recognize everyone is a drop, is the entire ocean in one drop. That's where you that's where you really love every drop, every human being, every animal, every sentient being. You really appreciate their presence. No matter they know or they don't know, but now you know. that's that's different. You know that their entire ocean in one drop. So you're appreciating their presence. So unique, so precious. There's no such time, such thing as identical experience, identical. So no one can step into the same river twice, right? Because the river is flowing, the body is changing. So every moment is infinitely precious because it only comes once, only once. This moment, and the two moments are not identical at all. The earth is spinning, the time is ticking, people die. You know, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as identical moment. That's why every moment is so precious. Enjoy your time, your dinner with your family, because that moment only comes once. Now you understand you need to enjoy everything because every moment is so precious. It's like you are a smart TV. You notice every program, every channel in your smart TV, in yourself is so precious. You know, it comes and goes. You know it's empty because you know its emptiness. Now you cherish it, the manifestation, the programs, the conditionings, and you may help them to awaken because you know awakening is the primary purpose of life now. Every other thing is secondary, trust me. Every worldly value is secondary comparing to awakening. Any value, worldly value, fame, money, power, even health is relative. I wish you can live up to 120. I wish everyone can live up to 120. Healthy, happy. But if anyone fail to awaken, I feel sad for them. Not only people, a young guy died at the age of 16 because he may not awaken yet. That's the true sadness. I talked a lot. Time flies. Anyone fail to understand this is a big tragedy. The greatest tragedy is you don't know who you are. Okay. Any questions, experience, comments? If no, let's end in silence again. Thank you, Saja. Thank you for your presence. Beautifully present. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow. Should be 1 o'clock Vancouver time. Yeah.